Chelsea's 1-1 draw with Chelsea F.C. against Burnley F.C. was supposed to be another chapter in a long and demanding Premier League campaign. Instead, it has exploded into one of the biggest refereeing controversies of the season. And now, with the referee reportedly admitting post-match that key decisions were wrong, the conversation has shifted from tactics and performance to standards, accountability, and the role of VAR in modern football. Let's set the scene. Chelsea dominated large spells of the game. The tempo was sharp, the movement was fluid, and once again, the man pulling the strings was Cole Palmer. His composure on the ball, his intelligence between the lines, and his ability to create space made him the most dangerous player on the pitch. Every time he received possession, you could feel something might happen. Then came the moment that has everyone talking. Palmer drove into the box, showed quick feet, and appeared to be clearly clipped. In real time, it looked like a penalty. On replay, it looked even clearer. Chelsea players surrounded the referee. The fans inside the stadium erupted. But the whistle stayed silent. VAR checked it, and still, no penalty was awarded. For Chelsea supporters, it felt like a punch to the stomach. And now, reports suggest that the referee has admitted the challenge should have resulted in a spot kick. If true, that changes everything. Because this wasn't a minor throw-in decision in midfield. This was a game-defining call in a match that ended 1-1. Imagine the swing. A penalty in that moment could have put Chelsea ahead, changed Burnley's game plan, and potentially secured 3 crucial points. In a league as competitive as the Premier League, margins are everything. One decision can alter momentum, confidence, and even a season's trajectory. But the drama didn't end there. Later in the match, Wesley Fofana saw red. The challenge was reviewed, and the referee opted for a dismissal. Chelsea were down to 10 men. Again, debate erupted. Was it excessive? Was it a genuine attempt to win the ball? Was there enough force to justify a straight red? Now, with claims that the red card decision was also wrong, fans are asking a serious question: what exactly is VAR there for? Because VAR was introduced to eliminate clear and obvious errors. It was supposed to bring precision to moments like this. Instead, we are seeing confusion, inconsistency, and post-match apologies. And let's be honest, apologies do not return lost points. From a Chelsea perspective, this feels especially frustrating because the team has shown real growth. There is visible structure. There is belief. There is attacking identity. Palmer has stepped up as a leader. The defensive shape has improved. Performances have been trending upward. Yet moments like this can derail momentum. You could see the emotion at full time. The players looked stunned. The coaching staff were visibly frustrated. And supporters, whether at the stadium or watching worldwide, felt that familiar sting, not because the team didn't try, but because circumstances felt out of their control. Now, I want to be clear. Football is fast. Referees make split-second decisions. Mistakes happen. That's part of the human element of the sport. But when technology is available, when multiple camera angles and slow-motion replays exist, fans expect better consistency. This isn't about conspiracy. It's about standards. If Palmer was denied a clear penalty, that needs to be acknowledged transparently. If Fofana's red card was excessive, that needs to be reviewed properly. Not quietly corrected days later. Not brushed aside. Open accountability builds trust. Silence fuels frustration. And here's my perspective as someone who loves the game: Chelsea don't need excuses. They need fairness. The squad is young but talented. They are building something. Give them correct officiating, and let results reflect performance. For Burnley, credit must also be given. They battled. They stayed compact. They capitalized on moments. A draw at Stamford Bridge is never easy to earn. But when the narrative after a match becomes more about referees than footballers, that's a problem for the league as a whole. The bigger debate now surrounds the refereeing structure. Should VAR officials be mic'd up for transparency? Should referees explain decisions publicly after games? Should there be clearer communication in stadiums when checks are happening? Other sports have adopted open review systems where fans can hear the reasoning behind calls. Maybe football needs to evolve in that direction. For Chelsea fans watching this, here's the positive: performances like this show progress. Palmer continues to prove he's one of the most composed young attackers in England. The team created chances. The intensity was there. The fight was there, even when reduced to 10 men. That resilience matters. One controversial result does not define a season. But it does highlight how fine the margins are. If the penalty is given, if the red card is handled differently, we could be talking about a statement win instead of frustration. The conversation about officiating standards will continue. The league will review. Discussions will happen behind closed doors. But on the pitch, Chelsea must channel this frustration into focus. Because football has a way of rewarding persistence. If anything, moments like this can galvanize a squad. They can build unity. They can sharpen determination. And when the next big test comes, that edge can make the difference. For now, the debate rages on, about VAR, about refereeing consistency, and about accountability in the modern game. But one thing is certain: Chelsea showed enough quality to win that match. And that, more than anything, should give supporters confidence going forward.